Hey everyone, Jenna Kramer here, and I wanted to give you a strategy for this month, maybe to try out with your students. Most recently, I met with the CTE department at the high school, and they had a request to do some vocabulary-related strategies. So here's one of them that we talked about that we thought you might like. So if you go to either the middle school or high school webpage, you'll see under Staff, Professional Development, here's my link to the Literacy Resource webpage, and you can find all the strategies under this tab. And this is alphabetized, so the strategy I'm going to share with you today is CSI. It's near the bottom, and it stands for Color, Symbol, Image. It will download as a Word doc and look kind of scrambled until you hit Enable Editing, and then it'll clean it up for you. So what we're doing here is if you have 5 to 10 words, key terms that you're introducing for students, this might be a great strategy to help them remember the information long term. Oftentimes when students connect new knowledge to old knowledge, such as a color or a picture, that's what helps them retain it over time, long term. So what this strategy does is there's multiple entry points for a student to try and remember that vocabulary word over time. So they can choose a color that best represents whatever that key term is, and the explaining your thinking part is going to be really important because when they see that color, whatever they write for explain your thinking is what they're going to associate it with on an upcoming activity or test, that sort of thing. The middle one is my favorite, and you could actually adapt this strategy to just use symbols. And students, I feel like, know a lot about icons because they have them on their devices. And so it would be interesting to see what types of symbols or visual representations students are coming up with some of the terms that we're using and the vocabulary words that we want them to learn. And then the last one is sketch an image that you think will best represent whatever it is, the topic that you're studying. So this is called CSI. It stands for Color, Symbol, Image. And again, feel free to adapt this activity. I've done it with students where if you have a plethora of words that you are introducing students to at one time, anything over 10, I've adapted this to be just the color strategy where they are thinking of the color that is associated with whatever that term is, how they're going to remember it, and that explain your thinking piece. So if the concept was H2O, the color that I would associate that with is blue, and explain your thinking, H2O is the formula for water, and water is blue, and then kind of the definition of H2O would be 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen, and that's what I need to remember as far as the content is concerned for a science example. So that is CSI, and I have quite a few other vocabulary strategies, so if this one doesn't meet your needs, you can always shoot me an email and let me know if you have a specific text, and we can find a strategy that would work best for what you're doing in class. So thanks so much for watching this, and I hope everybody has a good holiday.